Hello, I'm Richard Topolsky, your professor for Psych 1101. I made this video to help many of you students understand what you can expect in this course. The course is an online course, meaning you do not have to come to class. We will not have lectures. I will post short videos that are approximately 5 to 10 minutes long, explaining what's going on in each chapter. These videos will give you a broad conceptual overview of the chapter, as well as provide you with some insights in terms of some of the psychological research and theories proposed in the chapter. If you're looking for a course that will tell you all of and a professor that will give you all the answers to the test items, this is probably not the course for you. This course is largely structured on you being an active learner and active participant in learning the material. That means you need to read the material and understand it not only in terms of its definition, but its application as well as conceptually. Psychology deals with people, and a lot of the test questions deal with applications. For example, it may ask you or test your knowledge by saying what is the best way that you could modify a child's behavior. You need to read the book beforehand. You need to read the book well enough where you can go into the test and answer at least half to 60% of the items by knowing them. All the quizzes will be taken online. You can take anywhere, and that obviously means open book. Do not think you can simply, in the 1 hour time period that you are allowed to take the test, look up all the answers. As I said, the questions may be more conceptually based, and therefore the specific answer may not be listed there. You need to understand the material. Plus, a 1 hour time frame is not enough time to go off and do that. The book for the class is Essentials of Understanding Psychology by McGraw-Hill, the 9th edition. When you purchase your book, please purchase one that has an access code to McGraw-Hill Connect. Just about all the activity for this class will be conducted at McGraw-Hill Connect. If you follow the website listed given specifically for my class, it will allow you to register for that class. You must register at Connect within the first few days of class, otherwise you will be dropped from the course. If you read the book, understand the material, it should afford you enough time to answer most of the questions, and then hopefully look up a few that you don't know. Students who do not read typically fail this class. Students who do read tend to do very well. Aside from the readings, there are assignments. All of this is done at McGraw-Hill Connect. What we're going to do is go over the website with you so you can kind of have an idea of what to expect throughout the course. This is what it looks like once you're inside McGraw-Hill Connect. If you notice, what happens here is you have for each chapter a exercise to go through, chapter 1, chapter 2, and it has the due date. You will need to complete it before the due date. These exercises are constructed to supplement the material in the book, deepen your conceptual knowledge, and help prepare you for the test. I think they're very useful, and I've gotten a lot of positive feedback. Basically, the way the course is structured, you will go through 2 chapters, then there will be 6 quizzes given throughout the semester. Each one will be worth 8% of your final grade. You will have the opportunity to take each quiz twice. The quizzes will be available for 48 hours. My suggestion is take your first attempt at a quiz at the beginning of the 48 hours. Try to think back what questions were difficult to answer, study that material in more depth, and then take your second attempt at near the end of the 48 hours. For each quiz, I will always take the higher of the two grades. So taking a quiz more than once cannot hurt you. If you only take it once and you're happy with your grade, that's fine. You don't have to take it again. It's just an opportunity for everyone to try and improve their grade. Given that the tests are available for 48 hours, I will not provide makeup exams. For each quiz, the questions will be randomly selected from the test bank, which means your quiz may be very different from someone else in the class, as well as your first attempt, the questions will be different than the second attempt. So don't go back and simply try and print out your test questions and find them. You will not have the exact same test questions each time you take a quiz. In terms of the quizzes, you will only see your grade for the quiz during the 48-hour period. Once the 48-hour period is over with, you'll be able to see what items you got correct and incorrect. There will also be a midterm and final in the course. Each of those tests is worth 17 points, so together they will be worth 34% of your grade. The midterm will only cover the chapters reviewed up until that point in time, chapters 1 through 7. The final will only be through chapters 8, 9, and 10, 12, 13, and 14. We're skipping chapter 11, not because I don't think it's worthwhile material. Psychology is a very diverse field, and it's very hard to get through all of the material in a single semester. So I simply decided to drop a chapter that way to give you a little better coverage of the remaining chapters. The midterm and final will each have 100 questions. They will be evenly distributed across the chapters covered. With your quizzes, you will have a 1-hour time limit. For the midterm and final, you will have a 2-hour time limit. Again, each of those will be up for 48 hours, and you will have 2 attempts, and again, I will take the higher of the 2 grades. As far as assignments go, you will notice that you have an assignment for each chapter and a couple of extra ones for the sensation perception chapters. These are LearnSmart modules. They are yoked to the quizzes. So you'll notice the LearnSmart modules for chapter 1 and 2 are available from when the course begins up until the quiz dates for the first 2 chapters. That means you must complete those 2 prior to starting the quiz. Once the quiz becomes available, those assignments will no longer be available to complete. Then you take quiz 1 and 2, and then the assignments for chapters 3 and 4 become available. They're available up until the quizzes, or the quiz for 3 and 4. Please complete these. If you notice, they are also contribute to your grade, basically a point each. For 15 points. So if you don't do them, the highest grade you could get in the course is 85. I think these are pretty good learning tools. You're able to somewhat assess what you do and don't know so far as your understanding of the course material. The final 3 points of your grade in the course will come from required psychological experiences. Each one is worth 1 point. So if you do them on SONA, please ignore the credits listed there. Completing each one is worth 1 point for the class. We do this for several reasons, one of which it's important for you to gain some experience in dealing with psychological experiences in research. Psychology is a science, and as such we continue to do research as part of that. For example, you never know if you're a clinician, if your treatment is really effective unless you study that empirically. You can't simply say my patient seems better or my client looks like they're doing better. You have to provide evidence through an experiment that their outcomes have been improved through your therapy. As such, these experiments will be available on Sona, and I'll provide the link for you. They will come up throughout the semester. If you do not want to do those, you can do a one-page paper based upon a journal article published in about a research article published in a psychological journal. Please note that you have to get the topic approved and the journal article approved by me prior to writing the paper. I will not accept things from pop psychology such as Psychology Today or Oprah's magazine or anything like that. It has to be a research article, which are very different from most of the things you read. These articles are peer-reviewed for their scientific integrity and are supposed to add to our knowledge in a more factual manner. That's it for the first video. I hope it wasn't too painful on you. And what we will do is, again, I'll make more as time permits. If you need to contact me at all, please email me. I'm usually very responsive, or leave a message on my phone. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy the class. Bye.